Drive across Australia. This is Ben, Liam and Belle's
Late Drive on Nova.
Liam, you got that look like there's something you're dying to talk about.
All I want to talk about is the portal that's connecting New York to Dublin.
You were sending me videos over the weekend. I didn't really understand what was going on.
It's awesome. So they've opened up this portal, Ben and Belle, and it's obviously we can't have nice things in the world. So it was supposed to just be like a thing where people from the global community can wave at each other and be like, "Oh wow, we're all connected." But the people in Ireland like holding up on Snapchat like wankers written at them, and they're all giving like gestures. The worst one I saw was some lads in Dublin lifted up a Google Images photo on their phone of the 9/11 attack. And people started screaming in New York.
Is the best way to describe it for people that haven't seen these portal videos is it's kind of like an open FaceTime.
Yeah.
One's in New York, one's in Dublin. Anyone can interact with
pretty
it.
much.
It's that classic, like, oh, it's a portal. It's not a portal.
Oh, it's a big...
It's just a camera.
Nah,
it's a camera, a live camera. It's like they've both zoomed each other.
Yep.
It's very
That's
cool,
what
though.
it is.
And look, the Yanks have been getting their own back. I saw one today. They were holding up photos of potatoes on their phone. So it's, it's nice. And what I'm thinking, guys, is up next, we cross to the portal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We're talking about the New York portal that goes all the way to Dublin.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a live link camera, but I'm loving watching the taunts. Like, it's two of the funniest sort of cities to pick, really, isn't it?
I saw a video on the weekend. I think it was New York side, and the guy was just mooning.
Of course. Of course.
Just turned around, just pulled his pants out. But
Yeah.
what else do you expect people to do when you got a live camera each side?
Like, waving only is fun for, like, the first 20 seconds, and then it's like you just want to start flipping the bird to them.
I'm jealous that we don't have a portal here to Australia. I wish I could experience the portal.
Yeah, and I'm sure everyone's feeling the same way, Ben. That's why we are going to start a radio portal to the portal. So we've got a number here of a tour company in Dublin, which is like literally, like we've looked on Google Maps and it's like right next to the portal. So I want to give them a buzz now and maybe we can get someone from the tour company to walk across to the portal and tell us in Australia what's happening in New York. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Paddy Wagon Tours.
Well, g'day, top of the morning to you. How you doing?
Good, and you?
Yeah, well, thank you. It's Liam here calling from Australia.
Hi, Liam. How can I help you?
Oh, well, I was just wondering, is your Paddy Wagons Tours located next to the portal to New York City?
It is, yes.
Oh, right. Have you had a chance to look at it yet?
Time to time, yeah.
Yeah, right. So, like, what do people do there? They just sort of, like, just wave back at you and that sort of thing?
Yeah, it's always crowded. It just started a few days ago, so
Oh,
it's
wow.
still crowded.
Yeah, amazing. We're actually from a radio station in Australia. Is there any chance you could go and look at the portal and tell us what it looks like in New York City right now from Dublin?
Just give me 1 second. I'll pass you to my colleague. Maybe I can send him out.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you so
Hold
much.
on,
Thank
one
you.
second. I just wanted somebody to see the portal and talk to him. Just
Yeah?
there. Tell him what's happening in New York.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
g'day. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Just Liam here calling from Australia. We work at a radio station, and we understand you have the portal to New York City out front of your workplace in Dublin.
Yeah, we do, yeah. What do you want to know?
Have you been one of the guys like sending messages back to people in New York, like writing wankers on Snapchat and that sort of thing and holding it up
Oh,
and showing them?
completely. Oh, there's been some bad messages that have been sent there, but, like, it's usually crowded. There's not many people on the New York side, but it's always full in Dublin.
Right, well, mate, if you can see the portal now, can you tell us what's happening currently in New York City?
Yeah, of course. There's 3 people outside. There's 5 guys eating takeaway pizza.
Whoa! Seriously, in New York City right now?
Yeah, and they're staring directly at us.
Is it a pepperoni pizza?
Oh, it's I think it's ham and pineapple. I don't
Oh,
know.
Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Hula hula. Yeah, cool. Wow.
Cool.
This is very around the world, isn't it? Because I'm calling from Australia speaking to
I
you
know.
in Dublin and you're talking about a Hawaiian pizza in New York City. Wow, very global.
Yeah, completely.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for your time.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good day.
Yeah, good stuff. You too.
You too, thank you.
Yeah!
A real life portal experience through the radio in Australia.
People eating pizza in New York City. Who
I mean,
would have
yeah.
thought?
Yeah, he probably could have said that with his eyes closed and I still would have believed him.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm genuinely nervous. During that song, we passed our phones to the left. So, Liam, you've got my phone. Belle, you've got Liam's phone. And, Belle, I've got your phone. We've gone through the contacts and we've crafted a bespoke message to send to that person.
Now, we're going to spin the wheel. Our names are on the wheel. Whoever it lands on, that person's phone is sending the text. I feel sick. Like, I'm excited and I hope I can send my text on your phone, Ben, but, I don't know. When you're going through the contacts, like, honestly, the opportunities are endless. And I think, yeah, you can go crazy with someone that you really know, and then you can just smooth it over quickly. But I don't know about you, but I think it's way worse if it's someone you kind of know and you can't really explain it, you know?
Belle, how are you feeling?
Well, I just think I've got the worst situation here because as a producer, which I was for many years, I've collated a hell of a lot of important numbers in my phone that I still have. And you could ruin my career. This could genuinely ruin my career. It's not just, text a friend. No.
Now, because it's phone roulette, only one message will be sent. Before we spin the wheel, should we read out what we're going to say and who we're going to send it to?
Okay, so all the potential messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, Ben, you've got Belle's phone.
Yep. And I have decided to text someone, Belle, that you've worked with before. You used to work with Fifi Box, right?
Oh my God, don't. No, that's not funny.
Has it been a while? It's been a while, hasn't it?
10 years, almost 10 years.
10
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
You used to produce their
could
radio
ruin
show.
my career. I said this. I knew you'd choose this.
So you used to produce her radio show, right?
I was the baby producer. I was the I was the child producer that ran around and took the coffees and everything. Yes.
Right, and you haven't really kept
my
in
first
touch
job.
since.
No.
Right. So I've said, hey, Fifi, Belle Jackson here. Sorry for the message out of the blue. I've always seen you as a mentor, but now we are peers. I would like to say, if you have any advice for me, please send it through.
It's not funny.
It's so
It's
cringy.
not.
Alternatively,
What?
if you would like any pointers from me, I'd be happy to help anytime.
So condescending.
You can't send that.
That's what's going to get sent to Fifi Box if it
You
lands on
can't
you.
send
If
that.
it lands on your name. Oh, that's brutal. That's brutal. But you know what, Belle? I've got Ben's phone here. And I've gone a similar tact. Because I feel like it's way worse having some people in radio that you've maybe met once or twice. So I was scrolling through Ben's phone, and it's mainly pretty private, just all the people he keeps close. There's one in here. I know he doesn't really have a super close relationship with this guy. Marty Sheargold.
Oh, God.
But he's
also
funny.
in the radio
He's a funny
game.
dude. He'll be like, "Oh, that's funny."
Will he? Well, this is, and you don't want to go too crazy. You want to make it seem kind of real. I reckon that's where your head has to be. So this is, if it lands on Ben's name, I'm going to text Marty Sheargold from Ben's phone saying, Marty, my man, how's things? My wife and I would love to have you over for dinner next week.
No.
To chat radio. Friday or Saturday probably works best. Do you have any dietaries? Do you know what I mean? Very bored. You're expecting him to be there.
I don't have close friends over my house for dinner.
No, I
let alone
know.
Strangers.
I've not seen your new house yet. So, Belle, you could be out of the woods.
Okay, well, I've gone for a completely different angle here.
All right, Belle, you've got Liam's phone.
Yeah, so I went personal.
Okay, below the belt.
Yeah. Dave Crisanti, your wife's dad.
Okay.
So your father-in-law.
Father-in-law. Right.
And it will say, "Hey, big man. Hope you're well. Been thinking of you a lot recently. And I'm thinking we should catch up for a weekend away. Just the boys. Would you be up for a camping weekend, maybe? I'm happy to come over to SA. We can catch up and spend some quality father-son-in-law time together. Maybe just shoot the shit, shoot some fish, whatever you're up for. Let me know. Cheers. Your son-in-law, Liam."
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think Dave would be pretty keen for that. I know
Yeah,
he
so
does like
hopefully-
love his camping. I think all you've done is you've signed me up for a fishing weekend.
Yeah.
Basically. Yeah. If it lands on me.
And you don't like fishing, which is
No, I don't,
horrible.
I'm not an outdoorsy man. All right. Well, without further ado, do we want to?
I'm so sweaty. I'm so sweaty.
All
I'm
right.
so sweaty.
As soon as it lands on the name, the message will be sent. No ifs, ands, or buts.
All right.
Who wants to do the honour?
I'd love to. All right. Phone roulette. Here we go.
Big
3,
spin.
2, 1. Round and round she goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
No, that's not funny. It's not funny. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna faint.
It landed on Belle.
It landed on Belle, you guys.
I reckon out of all three messages, yours was the worst.
Yours was the worst. For sure.
Shit.
All right. Well, Ben has your phone here. The message is drafted up. Are you ready to send it?
Just for people who've just joined
That's
us,
rigged. You rigged it.
I've
It's
got
not rigged, man.
I've got Belle's phone,
Oh, that's
and I am
brutal.
messaging her former colleague who she produced, Fifi Box. and
Probably
I said,
haven't spoken much in the last 10 years, I wouldn't have thought.
I said, hey Fifi, Belle Jackson here. Sorry for the message out of the blue. I've always seen you as a mentor, but now we are peers. I would like to say, if you have any advice for me, please send it through. Alternatively, if you like any pointers from me, I'd be happy to help you anytime. Should I do an emoji, like a thumbs up or something? Belle?
I don't know, man.
Any emoji?
We're going to
All
send
right,
it.
I'm going to send it. Oh, it's gone.
Look, if a text comes back through, we'll let you know. It could be pretty frosty, I reckon.
You know what's frosty? Me and you guys. I hate you so much.
You're on Nova. Australia's richest woman or person? She's a person, isn't she?
I'd say so, yeah.
Pretty sure she's
person.
flat out at the top. Gina Rinehart is furious about a photo of her on the internet, and she's requesting it be destroyed. Now, to be specific, it is a painting by an Australian artist.
Ah.
Belle, have you seen the painting?
No, I thought you meant like a bad photo, and she said, I really don't like that angle.
It's kind of like when Beyonce had that photo where she looked a bit like a horse and then she got it removed off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Oh my gosh, I totally
Yeah, she looked a
slept
bit
on
horse.
that.
Well, I think if you're rich and powerful enough, you can remove things from the internet.
So I think most people know what Gina Rinehart looks like.
Hmm.
Belle, I've got it up on the screen behind me here. This is the painting.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's her. That's her, all right.
That's Gina.
Nice painting of Gina there.
I can't look at it.
It's impressive how good people
The
are.
facial expression.
It's impressive how good artists are at painting, isn't it? They
Yeah.
can really capture someone.
And I can also see why she's not super happy with it because it's clear there they've drawn the chin, then they've gone down a bit, and then they have drawn another chin there.
Yep.
No, but they've
They've
drawn...
also-
That's what they've done. And there's another line there hinting at a third chin.
Yep, they've also given her a Belle eye.
I think the painting's melted a bit and it's just sort of drooped down there.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a like one eye's
Yeah.
looking forward, the other one's looking
One's
somewhere else.
one's on the chips, one's on the dips.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, one's
well,
fixed, one's variable.
mortgage eyes.
Yeah.
Belle, can you do your best?
They're
because obviously-
blue eyes. They
yeah,
are blue eyes.
This is obviously radio, Belle. Can you just describe people that are driving what the painting looks like?
She's got a very square head. Did she, just question, did she pay someone to do this?
No,
do we know?
she didn't. It's an Australian artist, and they did lots of iconic
Right.
Australians.
So it's not like
Right.
she paid someone. So they've given her a very like rectangular head with a very big brain, and then a bit wonk eyes, and then a very
One lip.
sad. Her nose is on the side. It's very abstract, and then her mouth is very sad, and then about 5 chins, and then you've got a very thin neck, and I would say a very thin-looking body.
Mm-hmm.
But the nostrils are just not lining up there, are they? They're
No, it's on the frit.
yeah,
Mm.
that's wonky.
Well, you
Bit
know,
of a- bit of
with
a dropped
art
pie
though,
type.
with art, it's an artist's impression,
Mm.
don't we say? It's
Well-
an artist's impression.
Gina disagrees. She has requested the artist remove it from the Gallery of Australia. He said no, and she's fighting it. So she's like, I'm going to get rid of that painting. And he's saying, well, you can't destroy art. So what I've done is for you to see it with your own eyes so you know what not to look at. We've posted it up on the Ben, Liam and Belle Instagram story.
Oh, well, don't do that.
Well, I mean, people need to know what to look out for, right?
Do we
Yeah,
want to
no.
be a target? Do
No.
we want to have an enemy in Gina? I don't.
Oh, we could pay for lawyers.
No, we can't.
No, we're saying don't look at it.
Mm.
But it's on the Ben, Liam and Belle Instagram story, so you know what to not look for.
Yeah. So go to Ben Lehman Bell Instagram, give that a search, look at the photo, so then you know what not to look at.
I don't want my
Yeah.
name a part of this.
Don't tell your friends to look at it. Tell them
Don't tell your friends.
tell
Don't
them-
share it.
Yeah.
Don't share it. Yep, it's a Love Rat time. If you ever have a question for the Love Rat,
Yeah, 13 24 10, or you can DM us on Insta. And tonight, we want to ask, what did you catch your partner watching? We got a DM from Lainey. She messaged us saying, hey, Love Rat and boys. Anyone else's boyfriend obsessed with watching the Kardashians? I opened my boyfriend's Explore page on Insta last night and it was full of Kardashian highlights. He admitted he watches it when he's hungover. I love that.
Really?
I love that. 13 24 10, what did you catch your partner watching? Amanda in Perth, what did you catch your partner watching?
My partner is a typical tradie, very manly, and I caught him watching She's the Man.
Oh, She's the Man is a good movie. to be
great
fair.
movie, yeah.
Do you guys like She's the Man?
Yeah. I got no qualms with a bro
Really?
enjoying She's the Man.
Amanda Bynes in her prime.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
The
bless.
the better years. But she is almost a nail technician now. She's
Almost.
She's
Almost.
failed the test a few times, but she does keep us updated online.
Do you reckon Amanda Bynes ever watches She's the Man and goes, those were the days?
Goes, that's a good movie. That's funny.
I don't think so. But the thing is, like, Amanda, like, that is annoying because it's kind of one of those movies where you're like, well, we could have watched that together. But now you've just watched it by yourself.
Yeah.
Mel in Melbourne, what did you catch your partner watching?
Is that me?
Yeah.
See, Melissa.
It wasn't so much what I caught him watching, but he'd obviously gone out to one of our sheds to watch some adult movies,
Oh.
but his phone connected to the Bluetooth on the speaker in the house.
Wow.
And how did you...
And my kid said to me, Mummy, there's strange noises coming out of the speaker.
Dude. And also just going for a shed one as well. Like, that's a real dad move, isn't it? I'm just going to the shed to
Yeah.
tinker with some
Oh, no.
tools.
Melissa, how did you handle that? Did you, like, go into the shed and go like, mate, the kids can hear it? What did you do?
Yeah. I ran out to the shed and I'm like, oh, my God, turn your phone off.
I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, where's the WD-40? That's... Oh.
Bloody, what am I doing in here?
Oh, thanks, Melissa.
In the shed.
Mel, you're in the draw for 10K a day in May. Thanks for getting involved.
Naya in Melbourne, what about you? What did you catch your partner watching?
So this was actually my ex, but we had started, because my sister was really into Real Housewives, so I started Real Housewives of Atlanta. And he would just say it was rubbish. And then I kind of like wasn't consistent with it. But a couple of weeks later, I went to go talk to him about like a scandal that broke out. And he had finished my sentence before I'd said anything else.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, oh my God, when that happened like crazy.
And I was like, oh, okay. So you've been watching it.
Nuh-uh. Someone at work was just talking about it, so I knew.
Overheard him.
That's how I knew.
That's great.
Eric, this was you. What were you watching?
Yeah, hey guys. I got caught watching A Walk to Remember and crying.
Oh, Walk to Remember that. That's the cancer one, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a big C.
Yeah.
Oh, Eric. That's how you got
I haven't seen it. Is it a documentary? Or is it...
No,
Yeah, it's
it's
a
actually
movie.
like a Christian movie, I think, because they made us watch it at school.
Yeah, right.
Is she like
Fuck goodies.
is she like a good Christian girl, Eric?
Yeah, she falls for the bad boy in town.
Yeah, and then she dies. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Eric, when you got caught, what happened? What did you say?
Oh, she said, pull that shit again and I'm leaving you.
Wow, brutal.
Wow.
Sounds like you got a real lively one on your hands there, Eric.
She wants a guy with no heart. That's awful.
If you pull that shit again, I'll leave you. Jeez. He's like, oh, anyway, I'm off to wank in the shed.
It's Nova with Ben, Lehman Bell.
Well, either you've been sleeping under a rock or you're Ben, if you haven't seen Baby Reindeer on Netflix yet.
Oh, come on. I just started watching it. It's an amazing show.
It's all about a depraved stalker. Now, since then, the real woman, Fiona Harvey, her name is, she did an interview on Piers Morgan, and she sort of said, debunked it. She said, none of it's true.
And he clearly
I gave him
was...
the brush off. He asked me to sleep with him with a big green spot in his face one day. I said, no, I'm sorry, I'm not interested.
He asked you to do what?
He asked me to sleep with him. He said, would I like my curtains fixed? And I laughed. And he said, that's a euphemism. Do you want me to come home with you? And I said, I've got a boyfriend. I gave him the brush off. I don't fancy little boys without jobs.
And she's clearly not all there. But people in the UK have been cashing in. So now she's doing nightclub appearances. So I suppose if you want your very own stalker or your emails are running a little light or whatever, you can go to clubs and hang out with Fiona. And it's very exciting, actually, Ben and Belle, because we have some exclusive audio here on Late Drive of her very first DJ set.
DJ Fiona Harvey on the decks. The vibe is big, the room is small. $5 Bacardis at the bar all night. And free cups of tea, of course, if you ask politely. Am I going to drop the bass? Is that a serious question? Fiona Harvey in the mix. Hold tight, Piers. Easy, bruv. Shouts to the reindeer massive. When the beat drops, you won't want it to stop. Just like my emails. Step to the beat, feel the heat. It's just gone 9 o'clock. That's 2 for 1 for the ladies and the little boys in the house. Hold tight to all the crews, north, east, south, west, and all the worldwide crews. When I say baby, you say reindeer. Baby. Reindeer. Baby. Reindeer. When I say hang my, you say curtains. Hang my. Curtains. Right. Stop it down. House lights on. Who said that? Who was that? Oh. That was you, wasn't it? Yeah. Right, you want to sleep with me? Right, I've got a boyfriend, actually. Going to brush you off. I don't sleep with skinny boys without jobs. Sorry, that sounded callous. Back to the dancing.
This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.